everyone! It's day one of the mini magical readathon, Hogsmeade, Readathon, whatever you want to call it. It's actually already noon and I haven't read anything yet because I just filmed my May Fairy Loot unboxing and now I'm going to take the photos for the photo challenge so that then I can clean up everything because this is a mess at the moment. So yeah, I need to clean that again. Also, I got some other mail today. I got this book in the mail, How Not to Ask a Boy to Prom by S.G.J. Gosley, and it's really short actually. Yeah, sadly I can't read it at the moment, but I will as soon as I'm able. But now I'm going to clean up and take some photos and then hopefully finally start reading. So I started the latest guide to petticoats and piracy. I'm only about 50 pages in and Felicity is currently in London with Monty and Percy, and the scene where she arrives, the way Monty behaves, the way they both behave is just so Monty and Percy. It's amazing. It was so funny. I absolutely adore these two. I hope she stays a little bit longer so that I can read some more about Monty and Percy. I'm going to stop here now because I'm having a poem class now. So I'm going to leave with my sister. We're going to shop for a bit and then our poem class starts. And yeah, I'll read a little bit later. So it's 11 o'clock and I just came back from my pole class and it was a lot of fun as always. I still haven't edited the video I planned to upload today, so it will go up tomorrow, but I still have to edit it tonight. So I'm going to do that and I'm going to start listening to Carry On while I'm doing it, which I'm reading for the Madame Pattyfoot's prompt, for which you have to read a book, start a book with a cup of tea. So I'm not that much of a tea drinker, but I was eating dinner at Subway and I have some iced tea in here, so we're just going to count that, okay? Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to listen to a bit of Carry On while editing the video, and then I'm going to go to bed because I have to get up very early tomorrow because I have a full day of work ahead of me. Hey guys, so it's Tuesday and it's actually already evening. I just came home from work and I'm so tired. I got a little bit of reading done during my lunch break, so I read a little bit more of the latest guide to petticoats and piracy, which is really interesting, and yeah, I'm just really tired at the moment. And my feet hurt, like a lot. So I probably should get some more reading done today, but I actually bought a couple of books at my work and I'm just going to show you. So I bought myself Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People About Race by Randy Edo Lodge, which I really wanted to read. It's actually not that long, so I'll probably get to that soon. I also bought myself 2 German books by a German author. This is actually a trilogy. This is the first one and this is the third one. I already own the second one and it's one of my favorite book series. It's a guilty pleasure and it's just so fun, and I never knew it was a trilogy, and then I realized, and so I have to get them all. I also got myself this beautiful little book about love. It's just a really sweet, gorgeous. It's beautifully illustrated and the title is roughly translated to How to Say I Love You, which is really cute. And then I got myself a cookbook for sweet potatoes. Is that right? Let me see. Yes. Alright. And also got myself this very elaborate origami owl. It has over 600 pieces, so that's going to take a little bit to build probably. Those I bought at my workplace today. So now I'm just going to read for a bit. Yeah, update you later. So it's only half an hour until midnight. I've read a total of 225 pages today, which is actually pretty great. Around half of that were my audiobook for Carry On, but I also got quite a bit read in The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy, which is really great. I like the new main character with whom Felicity is traveling, and yeah, I'm at a point where I think it can get really interesting, so that's great. For Carry On, I mean, I just love Carry On, so what else is there to say? It's great. We finally have the bass and the picture, so that's amazing. So yeah, I'm enjoying both reads quite a lot, but I also forgot to show you something earlier because I got a package today and I got the hardcover coloring book by Alice Oseman, and there are some pages from the comics inside, but also some we haven't seen yet, and it's really great and I can't wait to actually color some of these pages because this is just my favorite comic of all time. So, but it's pretty late and I have to get up tomorrow because I have another full day of work ahead of me. So I'm going to go to bed now and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's Wednesday, which means day 3 of the Hogsmeade Readathon, and once again it's already in the evening because I had a full day of work. So I'm a bit exhausted, but not as badly as yesterday. But I just came home and I've read a little bit of The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy during my lunch break, and they're already arrived at their next destination, and yeah, I really enjoy it. I really can't tell you that much without spoiling it, so I like it. I have fun with it. I like Felicity way more than I did in The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, which could be because of the perspectives, because The Gentleman's Guide was told from Percy's perspective and she's just his annoying little sister, and now it's told from her perspective, so of course she wouldn't be as annoying. So, but I just came home to 2 packages. First I got my sister bought herself a planner and some stickers for it, and I put 1 sticker sheet in her order for me, and that's this, and it's really cute and bookish. And also I participated in a giveaway on Twitter because there was a girl, it was her birthday and she decided she would give someone something from the Amazon wishlist, and I just put my wishlist under her, and then she got me the collector's edition of Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, which is one of my favorite books, so that's so great. That's also the reason she sent it to me. It says on the sheet here, she chose it because it's one of her favorites and she hopes I enjoy it as much as she did. Well, I actually already did because I love this book. But yeah, thank you so much to Anki from ankesbooknook. I will link her channel and her Twitter down below, and her Instagram, everything I can find, I will link it down below. So thank you so much for that. Now my siblings, my mom and I think about maybe going to play some pool, and after that I will hopefully read some more. It's now 11 o'clock, so I will try to get a little bit more of reading done. Either I will keep reading The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy, or I will listen to Carry On while playing some Animal Crossing, which I think I will do that now, but I'll update you later. Good morning guys, it's Thursday, so it's the 4th day of the Hogsmeade Readathon, and I've been awake for I think 2 hours already and was just trying to motivate myself to get up and do anything at all. I actually should film a video today, but I'm so not motivated to get ready. Yeah, I also haven't started reading yet because I just was so lazy and I still need to read. because I'm not even close to how much I wanted to have read at that point, so yeah. But I think I'm just going to take a shower and get ready and film my video, because I need to do this today, because if I do it tomorrow then I will have to edit it immediately and upload it immediately, and it's just really no fun. So I'm going to get ready to film and then I'm going to read some more. So I just finished filming my TBR bingo video. It will already be up by the time you see this video, so if you haven't seen it yet and are interested, I will leave the link down below. But I've got my TBR for July and I'm actually really happy with the books I got. So now I'm going to clean up a bit again, then I'll finally get to reading a little bit more of the latest guide to petticoats and piracy. So I just finished the Ladies' Guide to Petticoats and Piracy and I really enjoyed it. I especially like Felicity's travel companions, because she's traveling with 2 other girls and their relationships are so unique. One of them is a childhood friend of hers who she's estranged from, but they meet again. The other is someone completely new and their relationships are just amazing. There's quite a bit of Monty and Percy in here. Not as much as I would have hoped to have, but more than I had expected, so that's great. Yeah, they're just amazing new characters, amazing journey. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun reading it. I'm not entirely sure yet about which rating to give the book, but it's either 4 or 5 stars. So for now I'm going to play Animal Crossing and listen to the audiobook for Carry On for a bit, because I still have quite a lot to listen to there. But later I will start another book and I will update you once I know which one. So it's 10 in the evening and I'm a bit over halfway through the audiobook for Carry On, and I played a little bit of Animal Crossing, and now I'm going to start Solitaire by Alice Oseman. For which prompt was it? For the Honeydukes prompt. I'm going to start that now and I hope I will really love it as much as I do Heartstopper. So it's already midnight and I'm really tired, but I've read 80 pages of Solitaire and I really enjoy it. So Nick and Charlie are in here and it said after Heartstopper, so it kind of will spoil me for Heartstopper, but I don't even care. But yeah, I enjoy it a lot. I like Tori, despite her being very pessimistic and, well, she's not very happy, but somehow the book works. It doesn't make me very sad. Maybe that will still come. It kind of confuses me because I don't understand this guy Michael Holden. I don't understand Solitaire and I don't even understand her childhood friend Lucas Ryan. So I'm confused all over. But there's still quite a bit to go, so I will hopefully no longer be confused at the end of it. But one thing while reading is Tori Spring is very self-deprecating and there are a lot of times that I laugh and Tori either says or thinks it's funny because it's true. And I'm 80 pages in, I'm 8 chapters in, and I think the joke was at least once in every chapter. So it feels like half the book is just a sentence. And yeah, and sometimes it's funny and a lot of the times it's really sad, so I kind of don't want to sleep and keep reading because I really like it. But on the other hand, I'm so tired, so I'm just going to go to bed and try getting up a little bit earlier so that I can read a lot. Because I actually put 9 books on my TBR for this week and it's Friday and I finished one. So yeah, I'm not going to manage all of them, but I don't care. I want to finish this book at the moment because I really enjoy it. Also, can we talk about this cover please for a second? I really love this cover. they all got new covers when her last book was released, so that they will all match, and they're so beautiful. So yeah, that's that. So now I'm going to go to bed and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Alright, so it's Saturday and it's actually already afternoon. I didn't update you yesterday because I didn't really read that much, so there wasn't that much to tell. Also, I was out and about for a bit. I had to edit and I had to go grocery shopping, and overall it was a rather short day because I slept really late, and so I was just rather unmotivated, so I didn't read that much, so I didn't update you. So today I also haven't yet read much because I was at work until 2, then I came home and went for a swim in our pool because it's really hot today. But yeah, now I'm going to go read, but first I wanted to show you what I got at work, what arrived at work today for me. It's King's Spain by Claire Legrand. This is the second book in the Imperium trilogy, and I really liked the first one, so I got an arc for the first one in a Fairyloot a long time ago. And I found it really interesting. It was from two perspectives, from two queens. I think there were 1,000 years between them, and there were these prophesied queens, and one of them would save the world and one would destroy it. And while reading you don't know who's who, and it constantly switches back and forth, so that was really interesting. And I never picked up the second one, so I ordered it into work so that I now have it, and it's really big. For some reason I couldn't get a paperback. I don't know why. I actually wanted a paperback. So I also read a bit more of Solitaire. I'm actually nearly halfway through. Yeah, see? Nearly halfway through. And it's really interesting, and I said it countless times already, but I absolutely adore her Heartstopper comics. I love Nick and Charlie. So every scene with Nick and Charlie in here is great, but there's something happening with Charlie, and it broke my heart. It made me so sad. I wanted to just wrap him in a blanket and keep him safe, and yeah. But I'm going to keep reading this, and I will finish it today because I want to read 2 more books before the readathon is over. So I've got a bit to do still. But yeah, I'll update you a little bit later. So it's 2 o'clock in the morning, which means it's the last day of the readathon, and I just finished Solitaire and I really enjoyed it, but even finishing it I'm still a bit confused. Because the whole point of Solitaire, of this group in there, is that I don't really get it, I think. I really enjoyed the book. I love the characters. But the storyline just, I don't know. I liked it, I enjoyed it, but I'm confused. So yeah, that's it. Still, it is a really good book. Maybe I just have to let it sink in a bit, and then I'll figure out what this is about, hopefully. So I finished that, so now I don't know. I'm either starting Date Me Bryson Keller or The Black Flamingo. Okay, so I read the first chapter of Date Me Bryson Keller, and I just needed to talk about it because it's so weird. Because Kai doesn't ask Bryson out because he's got a crush on him. He's got a crush on someone else. He's annoyed with Bryson, so he asks him on a date. It's so weird. He's annoyed with Bryson for something that isn't even his fault. And they talk, and Bryson says he's so relieved that for once at that point no one has managed to ask him out. And Kai just says, well, I'm asking you out, so it's so weird. So yeah, that happened. Also, Kai is a closeted gay boy. He doesn't want to be out during high school. He wanted to stay closeted until he finishes high school, and then he does that. It's insane. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to keep reading because that's actually pretty fun. So, I decided to just skip sleeping totally for today. I'm over halfway through Date Me Bryce and Keller, and it's so much fun. So, Bryce and Keller is supposed to date from Monday to Friday, and I've already read up to Thursday. And those two boys, I really like the two boys together, but it's moving very, very fast. So, especially at the beginning, that irritated me a bit because Kai has a crush on another boy, and suddenly he has a crush on Bryson, and it's a bit weird. But the more I read, the more it works, so that's great. Since none of them are out, I'm really curious to see how the families will react if that's part of the book, which I'm pretty sure it will be, but that's something I'm really curious about, and also what's going to happen in the second half of the book, because it's actually already Friday by the part where I am at, so there's still a bit to go, but I really enjoy it. So I just finished Date Me Bryce and Keller, and I really enjoyed it a lot. As I said, I really like the two boys, I really like their relationship. I like their sisters, they're amazing, and Kai's friends, great. I like the part with the fake dating and the dare. So that means I have only 2 books I really want to finish today. That's The Black Flamingo and the audiobook for Carry On, with which I'm nearly finished with, so that should be easy. I think for now I'm going to play a bit Animal Crossing and listen to Carry On for a bit. So I finished Carry On and it's 8:30 in the morning. So I was awake the whole night because I just kept reading and reading and reading. So yeah, I finished Carry On. As always, I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. Honestly, Simon is a bit stupid, but overall it's just so much fun to read. It reads like fan fiction, which for me is a very, very good thing. So I just really like it. So now I'm going to start The Black Flamingo. So it's 2 o'clock already, and I didn't actually start The Black Flamingo because I was just too tired and I fell asleep. Today it's just really hot outside, so right now I'm going to go swimming, and I might start reading while I'm in the garden, or I will start a little bit later, I'm not sure yet, but it's really, really hot, so I need to just jump into the pool. So it's only half an hour until midnight, and this readathon is over, and I just finished The Black Flamingo by Dean Atter. I listened to the audiobook while reading along because this book is narrated by the author himself, and it's written in spoken word poetry, and there are also a lot of pages like this, for example, where the main character writes in a notebook. So I wanted to listen to it and read along at the same time, and I really enjoyed it. I need some more time to think about my rating, but I really liked it a lot. It's an amazing story about a black boy who's actually mixed race, and he's gay, and it's from very early on when he first goes to school up until university, and about him trying to figure out who he is. It's a lot about identity, and I really liked it a lot. So yeah, that's the end of the readathon. I read 5 books from the 9 I picked out, which is actually pretty good, I think. I've got my map here, and I did the prompts for the Marauders map, which was The Latest Guide to Petticoats and Piracies by Mackenzie Lee. I did the prompt for the 3 broomsticks, which was Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. And I know earlier in the vlog I said it's for Madame Puddifoot and drinking tea, but I accidentally switched that with the sequel Wayward Son. So if I would have read Wayward Son, it would have been for Madame Puddifoot, but it's for the 3 broomsticks. Then I was the Hogshead, for which I read Date Me Bright and Colour by Kevin Van Wy. And then Honeydukes, for which I read Solitaire by Alice Oseman. And lastly Scriven Shifts, for which I read The Black Flamingo by Dean Atter. So that's 5 books. Actually, I haven't yet added up the pages. I will do that quickly and then I'll tell you how much I actually read. Alright, so I did the math really quickly and I've read 2024 pages during this week. 904 of those I read today. So that's a lot. But yeah, I'm glad that I managed this much. It would have been great to read a bit more, but between work and some other stuff it just wasn't possible. But it's actually a lot, so I'm glad for that. I'm going to wrap up this vlog here and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!